Good morning. I am doing my little garden video, kind of see what's going on. Kind of all the same stuff, except there's my Bentley sitting there. I don't know why he's sitting there. Peas are coming up, so that's kind of nice. Here, garlic and, oh, actually, garlic is starting to come up. If you can see that, but there's some garlic coming up. Still getting peppers, still getting a lot of tomatoes. Actually, yesterday I made tomato sauce and like quite a bit. And so today I have for the chickens, this is all the skins and seeds. And so I'm going to take that out to the chickens and they absolutely love it. So here's our lettuce and stuff like that. And it's all coming up. It's slow, but it's definitely coming up. Haven't even opened the high tunnel yet today. So I will do that now. And then we'll take that stuff out to the chickens. So, oh, there's the cat. So the high tunnel stays amazingly warm at night. And I just hooked this up so that the door stays open. It is, so you can see that I have the back closed up because last night it was down to 37 and it's like 75 degrees in here, at least 75 degrees. Banana is still doing really good. And I saw somebody locally actually got a banana to bloom, but they figured it was too late in the season for the fruit to end up ripening before the freeze. But I might get some, probably not this year, but maybe next year. So broccoli is, I mean, it looks healthy and it's doing good, but I'm not seeing any crowns yet coming up. So we'll see. Asparagus is starting to turn, and so it'll get chopped back and then planted someplace else. More broccoli. Still lots of tomatoes. I'm harvesting. I'm harvesting huge amounts of tomatoes right now. It's just that time of year for us. And so I've got some other tomatoes in here to see if they make it through the winter, because it's definitely warming up in here, excuse me. And rutabagas are getting super big, and I've been kind of checking them. They're starting to bulb up. These are more tomatoes that I planted very recently, within the last month. But then these are all the tomatoes that I have in here. I mean, I have lots and lots of them. I have lots of tomatoes outside. This chard is doing good. Peas. I've got peas, but I don't know, they don't look great. And, oh, and the garlic is starting to, in here is starting to pop too. Turnips are looking good. I need to harvest beans today. We've got a lot of them. We're gonna harvest the big ones today and leave the little ones and harvest those for Thanksgiving dinner. And my carrots are coming up over there, but carrots are always really slow to start. In here I've got some kale and potatoes, and I do have some potatoes sprouting. There's one there, and I thought I saw another one starting to sprout. Beets over there, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage, which is heading. So I have quite a few cabbages that are ready. The nice thing about cabbages, you can kind of leave them until you want to use them, but this one is about, I don't know, about 8 inches around. And I still have some flowers in here because it's still really nice. So carrots, I pulled a couple of these carrots. They're about 6 inches long, and they're nice and straight and beautiful. So we will start, we'll harvest some for Thanksgiving dinner. I've decided I'm going to dry some parsley, because you know there are some things that dry parsley is more useful than fresh parsley, but we have fresh parsley throughout the winter. Even without a high tunnel, we have it throughout the winter. And then dill is the other thing. I'm going to dry dill because that's something we buy, dill weed. So I decided I will go ahead and dry some. I did garlic powder a couple days ago. So more seedlings that I have that will go in. I've potted up a few of them. I've got a friend that is putting some beds in, and this is all winter stuff. And so I told her that I would save her some. So you can hear Rocky. Let's go out and give these little guys all this tomato seeds and skins, which they will absolutely love. So it's messy, but they do love it. Oh, there's one of my girls just coming out from laying an egg. Hello, girly. So usually when I walk, oh, there's Rocky. Usually when I walk back here, they come a-running because they really do love this. There's Rox right there. And he does not like my shoes that I'm wearing because they're, anyway, they just love that because it's all full of seeds and it makes them very happy. So we'll go around the back of the high tunnel and kind of take a look at the rest of the garden. So there's the back of the high tunnel, and it, you know, it opens up a little bit at night sometimes, but not bad. Peppers. So I've got a few, like 2.5 gallons of tomato sauce that I juiced last night, and I'm gonna pick some peppers today. I'm gonna make some salsa, some taco sauce, and ketchup, I think. And then here's cabbage that is small, and this cabbage, I don't know what it is, and I've sprayed it with BT, which is organic, but I think it's grasshoppers. And then there's a couple that they don't bother, so I haven't quite figured it out. More cabbage there, broccoli. So this broccoli is much shorter, but it looks really healthy. Ooh, radishes. Dang, I missed them. And then more beans. I need to get those radishes out. And then my big tomatoes, it's just loaded. And I am harvesting every day. And I'm harvesting a lot of tomatoes every day. So these are San Marzanos. And it's pretty loaded. And no freeze in the forecast yet. So we'll get a lot of them. And these are my black Brandywines. I'm looking for a really nice one to let it go. Look how big this one is. Looking for a really nice one to let it go to seed, to save seeds for the Brandywine. It's an open pollinated. So I should not have to ever buy seeds again. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on. Artichoke looks good. It's got a bunch of ladybugs on it. Mostly everything is going on in the high tunnel. Oh, and my garlic over here. So this is all garlic down this row, and it is definitely sprouting. And then my onions are doing good, and I've got some cabbage there, and we'll see. So flowers are done, so I need to pull those out today. But that's kind of what's going on. Not a lot this time of year. It's, you know, things grow a lot slower this time of year, so it's a little bit different. But the weather's gorgeous, and that's about it. So thanks for coming along, and I will talk to you soon.